sisters, you know, my fondness for jewelry, you know. They used to dress me up all the time, you know, and it, you know, yeah. So, and then, you know, what can I say about Sadhna? Sadhna is like a second mother to me. You know, she's, I mean, I look up to her so much, you know, and she's done so much for so many people. You know, anytime I want to, you know, laugh, anytime I want to cry, any issues, you know, I always, you know, I call Sadhna. She's, you know, she's done. It's just amazing to have wonderful sisters like them. And I can tell you lots and lots of stories. You know, I mean, it's really kind of. Okay, all right, okay. So anyway, I'd like to say I think that God has blessed me for having wonderful sisters, you know, like Sadhna Didi and Kamla Didi. You know, they are my angels. Thank you.
So keeping in line with sisters, you know, the Rajasthani Rani of our family comes from a long line of brothers and sisters, 9 people long, and they've had a serious, very overwhelming and influential influence on Kamna Mausi and Mami in their lives. So I wanted to call to the floor Muni Nani and Guddu Nana to say a few words and represent the Mama Mausis, Mausas, and Mamis. Please.
Ladies first.
Oh, okay. This is my first ever speech. And there could be 2 reasons for it. You guys have to guess. First of all, the speeches are really overrated because whenever I went to some place, these people say, oh, now this such and such mama is going to say few words, and everybody in the party says, oh, I guess it's only few words. And 5% of people, they run to the bathroom or they get thirsty for the drink. And the rest of the people, they just sit there, oh my God, I have to wait for dinner, so just let's see what he has or she has to say. And of course, forget about the person they are talking about. They say, I hope they don't embarrass me. Like saying when she was 2 years old, she used to stick her tongue out or not wear yellow skirt and things like that. And second thing is, no one else asked me but Trisha. So that's why. And I think the second reason is the better one. Now, all the fun apart, I have to tell very sweet bonding with Sadhna, which I think Gigi and Jijaji also don't remember. When Sadhna was born, I was still having siblings. And this day, I just found out that I'm a Mausi all over again. And I'm telling my friends, oh my God, I'm a Mausi, you guys are not. So that was really proud moment for me. And then I went to hospital. Unlike right now, people were not that stressed about naming their kid. As soon as they find out that they are going to have baby, they go on internet, they buy books to choose the name. Gigi and Jijaji had no clue. And then I went there, and my favorite movie star that time was Sadhana. So I go and tell her, why don't we name this cute baby Sadhana? And thinking about, nobody is going to listen to me. Who's going to listen to me? You know, their Baba, Dadi, Nana, Nani will keep the name. And Sadhana, if you don't like your name, blame it on me.
Too late for that.
Yeah. I'm telling you the secret who gave you the name. And a year later, Kamna came, and I go to Gigi and I said, Gigi, doesn't Kamna rhymes very good with sadhana? And here is Kamna. But talk about overconfident. Now, one day I come from my school and my mother told me, Amma told me that you are going to be Mosi again. So I go and change and then come downstairs and tell her that this baby we are going to call Pratna. And I could not even finish my sentence. And my mom said, shut up with your name now anymore. We don't want any name of you calling. You know. And then I just held back. I said, why she was so mad? And 2 days later, somebody told me, they don't want any more girls. They want a boy now. So here's Manu. But Sadhana, I tell you, this is the most beautiful thing in the world, to see your parents smile. And I'm so thankful to you to put my Gigi and Jijaji, smile on their face. I'm really, really proud of you. And Kamna, what can I say about you? You know, you with she's trying to. Yeah, you are most wonderful, caring, and hardworking person. And the day when you were 2 years old, you were coming here, and Gigi was holding you. We went to see you off, and she had her sari on the top of her head, and she was crying because you were coming here and leaving her. And continuously she was wiping her tears with her sari. By that time she is caring, hardworking, and with all the odds, you ever always worked, helped Gigi, Jijaji, and raised beautiful Juhi and Chandni. I love you both. Have a wonderful birthday.
Well, I'll be here for days. If we start talking about sadhana and especially Kamna and them. But like everybody said, it's just kind of like everywhere is sadhana coming, sadhana kamna. It always was sadhana and Kamna. It always was starting little. I happen to be more like a friend, not a mama, to Sadhu. She got me through unified calculus, which I had no business taking. But you know what? We were more friends. And I learned something from both of them. I got here in 78. Sadhana was young. We were taking classes together. Kamna was young. She was going to Trenton, so we had jobs. I had to pick up Kamna. And I happened to see Barbara today. And I recognized a mile away. 27 years later, 28 years later, I saw Barbara. For my Barbara there, And I used to pick them up from school. And that was my job on every Friday to get them. And like Manu said, she was an inspiration. And she really, Kamna was the inspiration all through my life. As a youngster here, I won't tell you how old I am, from older than Sadhu, but we are more like friends and brothers and sisters, niece and mama and whatever. But first thing I know that she got her permit, and I happen to have a license. So she said, like every time we go get milk or something, Mama, I'm driving. So we had this big old LTD station wagon. Big old LTD, only 6 cylinders of 8 worked, but we were glad to have a car. So I said, Sadhu said like, Mama, I'm going to go to the Somerset farm to get some milk, right? So it's like 8, 9 o'clock, really dark, like fall time, so really dark. So here I have a permit holder. I'm right off the boat with a new license. In my lungi, and I said, yeah, in India everybody drives in a lungi, and I just have to sit next to her. And here we go, and she pulls it in a ditch. I'm like, Lord, I got to get... And the cops come and say like, what kind of skirt is this? And here's my lungi. So I learned in a very early stage not to ever drive in a lungi. He said, no, 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 sir, this is not a proper attire to drive in a chapel. But I said, I wasn't driving. She's the one who's driving. So, we bailed her out. We bailed each other out. Sadhana bailed me out all my life. Got me through the stuff. Tried to fix me up with all her girlfriends. There's my cute single mama, supposedly, I don't know. But we are really blessed to have Sadhana and Kamna, which all come synonymously. Kamna was a phenomenal girl growing up, very health conscious, very everywhere, and she really did a wonderful job as long as she had Juhi and Chandni. But they all stem from mom. Gigi, I see so much of Gigi into Chandna. So I am just like letting everybody know. And I learned something from Kamna too. We used to run luncheonette on a Saturday morning. And my job was to take orders, and Kamna's was to cook eggs and stuff. So all the omelets I flipped now, I learned it from her. Saved my marriage. Believe me. And I can feed a half a dozen people in like a heartbeat, And cash register was Jiaji and Kane Singh Jiaji. You know what? We had our duties. And Kamna taught me everything I know in the kitchen earlier. And that really helped me when the Sumit and Pooja were born, so I could help Aarti. So I just want to close it out quick. And we really love you guys. And Sadhana, not only you guys, what you did with your kids, what you did with others. And what do you give back to the society, common people. You're one of the most generous people I know. And God bless you, give you more 50 some years old. But you look no more than 30. I saw you getting carded other day and I got all excited, like, oh, I guess somebody asked me for my driver license, Yeah. So I really wish you all the best. Many, many happy returns, Sudha. Take care. We love you.
Thank you. So I think we've established that our family likes to have babies, and we're gonna have a couple more come out. To represent the cousins, Kamna and Sadhana have like a billion cousins. I stopped counting at 20. I don't really know how many. But we have Sanu Mama and Nikki Masi.
Hi, everybody. So, first of all, I want to thank, the girls and Preeti and Manu Dada and everybody for organizing such a wonderful party. Thank you all for being here. And Nick and I are just, we're simply honored to be here to speak about Sadhana Adi and Kamna Adi. So, so about a year ago, I finally got my high school diploma, so I had a graduation party. So Sadhana Adi, she got on stage and she spoke about me. So she said a lot of good. Excuse me. Yes. So, yeah, you know what they say about paybacks, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Actually, there's nothing bad I can say about Sadhana Adi and Kamna Adi, but there is one thing that I want to say about Sadhana Adi. I don't know if too many people in this room know or not, but she doesn't like mangoes. And she doesn't like oranges. Did anybody know that? Okay, so, well, there is one little story that goes with that one time Sadhana Adi, when she was young, she actually ate 4 slices of a mango. I'm sorry, 4 slices of an orange. And the reason she ate it was because she wanted a new bikini. So she actually negotiated with Tauji to eat 4 slices of an orange to get a new bikini. So, she's got the idea down from the very beginning. So, Now that being said, I mean, I just needed to get that off my chest. So now I feel better. And Nick, please